Okay.
going into the 9th grade.
Okay.
And I looked at her, and then I thought of myself in that moment before being a Muslim, and it's just the night and day.
Okay.
Because it's just again, part of it is about being raised as a Muslim in a Muslim family, and part of it is culture.
Okay.
Because we tend to sway on the side of Pakistani culture in our home.
Okay.
So it's night and day.
Okay.
And is it good or bad? Yeah, in some levels it is good and bad. In other levels it's just different.
Okay.
But I like this better for my daughter than I would like
Okay.
her to. Do
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah, okay, I do.
So the reason I brought that up is because it was a part of my journey to Islam.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
It helped
Okay.
to see two opposites.
Okay. I am going to finish this topic because something just came to my mind. Okay. And I'm being very, very open and candid with you.
Okay.
Because right now, what you're doing is there is a message that you are conveying.
Okay.
Okay. And that is why, and it's nothing personal, it has nothing to do with you, it is just that message that we are discussing.
Right,
Okay.
absolutely. Well, yeah, nothing really.
Now you thought about your daughter. There are girls sitting here in their homes. Okay. And the parents are not sending them to school because they are afraid of the environment and the openness of the society here, that they are afraid for their daughters.
Right.
Why have you thought about Mirchi? Because that is giving you money. Okay. Why have you not opened a school for girls high school?
Well, because that's not my, it's not my strong point, I would say. I'm not an educator or...
You're a mother.
I'm a mother, but I'm not, I really believe in sticking to the thing that you've been gifted. Like for me, I've been gifted a knowledge of cooking, knowledge of...
Can we skip your knowledge part about cooking and all of that, because there are a lot of things that you even don't know yourself about yourself. Okay, fine.
Sure.
Okay.
All of us. Yeah.
So I'm going to skip that. I'm going to come back again on this. It's very, very important and critical. And what is important is that there is a process going on to establish a girls' high school in Fremont. Okay. Why are you not involved with that, with your talent and capabilities? What if Allah Ta'ala, at the day of judgment, you do everything,
right,
and Allah Ta'ala asks you, Lisa, there was a process or a program or an effort going on to establish a girls' school where they would get the highest education and they get the education of Deen, of what you are going through the learning process.
Absolutely.
Why were you not involved?
Well, first of all, I didn't know there was such a thing. So
Okay.
mashallah. But the other thing is that, right now there is a high school that is not solely for girls per se, but it is, like the learning prospect of when they're sitting in the classroom.
Okay, fine,
So,
got it. Okay, so you know, so if you know,
Right.
you will get involved because you want
Inshallah, of
your
course,
daughter
anything good,
and
absolutely.
all of them.
Yes.
Okay. Do you also know that there are about nearly 150 to 200 kids who went to Irvington Islamic Center of Fremont,
Yes.
and these kids became Hafiz, and these kids are in the top universities of America,
Mashallah.
medical college, engineering college, law
Yes.
college, you name it, they are doing it.
Mashallah.
Okay. Now, if you get involved in a institution which is a girls-only high school, which gives the best education that
Inshallah.
these girls come out with 4.0, 4.8, 4.4 and go to the best universities and become very highly knowledgeable, even become Hafiz.
Inshallah.
Okay? Okay. Now, you would be involved with this, inshallah.
Of course.
Okay. Now, I'm going to come to the other point, this because it's done.
Yes.
You are going on vacation to Hawaii.
Inshallah.
Okay. While in Hawaii, can you pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that next vacation you go for Hajj or Umrah?
Inshallah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always.
10 days.
Yeah, of course, mashallah, that is the ultimate, right? A destination on this earth.
Okay.
Absolutely. And when he calls me there, well, he knows when it's best for us. Alhamdulillah.
He will call you again. Then that means that you're waiting for him. You didn't ask him to call you.
No, I mean, let's just say that's personal because I know what I ask for,
Okay,
right?
okay.
But I also know that, you know, I have a 5-month-old baby, mashallah. So,
Mashallah.
alhamdulillah, I know that I know what's right and I know he
Okay.
knows. He gave me
Okay.
a piece of that.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Now, living in America, there are millions and millions of people,
Yes,
and there are millions of women,
yes,
and there are millions of Muslims
yes,
who don't even know what being a Muslim means.
mashallah.
They have no idea.
We all go through that at some level, yes.
Do you have a 1 minute book, Islam for Dummies or any of those
I
series?
am a dummy.
No. Have you ever thought of writing a book or having a lecture series or anything?
I feel like I mean, I can have a candid discussions, but at this point, because my knowledge is at the, I wouldn't even say a level of preschool, that
Okay.
I don't feel that I'm at that level to give of my opinion so solid. So I would say that candid discussion, and if anybody benefits from that, alhamdulillah, you know. But again, I have a long journey, inshallah, and asking for that, Allah Ta'ala, in private and in public, that Allah Ta'ala opens the doors of knowledge for me and allows ease for me in that I can easily attain the knowledge, so that I'm
Are
knowing what I'm saying.
you on that path of attaining knowledge?
Yes, absolutely.
When would you know that you have enough knowledge to do
I don't
what you
know.
just said?
I'll leave that to Allah, in the sense that when it comes in my heart, when I have felt that that a true scholar has spoken to me and said, after having, I don't know the path, because again, I've just asked Allah to open the door. He opened the door for me. I know He has, because I've had some experiences with some really beautiful people, and I've learned so much from them just in such a small time. Alhamdulillah. So I don't know what the path is for me. And again, that's where your iman comes in, right? That you have goals and you have ideas, but I'm not the driver. I'm walking on the path with a full intention, right? But I don't really know what's coming in the path, and I'm going to accept all the things that come to me with as much grace as I possibly can, as humanly possible, and be at peace with those things, inshallah.
Okay, now we've been talking about spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Yes.
where in between we have put in a few comments or statements or sentences about the dunya
Yes.
and
Where we live, right?
where we live and all of that.
Yes.
And what comes out of this talk that I'm having with you
Mm-hmm.
is iman,
Yes.
family,
Yes.
and mirchi,
For me, mirchi and yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's been nearly 10 years.
9, mashallah, on September 1st, I believe. Yes.
And you've been in the restaurant food business all your life. You said 13
Through my
years you
family.
started at
Yeah.
your grandfather's place.
Yeah, I was 3 when they opened the restaurant.
So you are a food person.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
They are kids who are in universities,
Yes,
who have gone from Fremont to these universities,
yes,
and their parents cook the food and freeze them,
yes.
and then take them, or somebody's going say, can you please go and give our kid in the university this food,
Yes.
put it in the freezer and
Yes.
eat.
Yes.
Is it possible? Again, I'm being very, very
Yes.
cautious in my question to you.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible that can you prepare a complete meal, pack it, freeze it, and ship it by FedEx or any of these things, so that the kid gets this meal, puts it, and it is like Monday one meal, Tuesday like that, a complete meal. They put it in the microwave, take it out,